You are in the middle of a conversation, perhaps speaking with a woman or a small group, when another man interrupts with a joke at your expense. He targets your appearance, your job, or your masculinity, aiming to use you as a punchline for the group's amusement. This is a play for social status. By attempting to lower your value in the eyes of the group, he is trying to project himself as a dominant figure, using your reaction as the foundation for his own climb. This logic tree illustrates the common failures in this scenario. If you choose the path of defensive reactivity, reacting with anger or trying to trade insults, you validate the attacker's premise. You demonstrate that his words were significant enough to disrupt your emotional state. The second path, subordinate compliance, occurs when you laugh along to be a good sport. This signals to the group that you have accepted a lower status position in the hierarchy he just created. Both responses are losing strategies because they require you to operate within the attacker's frame. You are reacting to his lead rather than maintaining your own. Neutralizing the threat requires you to step outside this reactive loop entirely. This is achieved through a specific nonverbal sequence called the predator's evaluation. Step 1 is the immediate freeze. The moment he finishes his joke, you stop all movement and speech. Maintain a completely neutral face. You are not showing anger, and you are certainly not showing amusement. You are simply pausing the interaction. Because the attacker is looking for a specific reaction to fuel his performance, this sudden lack of feedback creates a psychological vacuum. He is left waiting for a response that never arrives. This leads to step 2, the 3-second stare. Turn your head slowly and make direct eye contact. This chart tracks the impact of silence. 3 seconds of quiet eye contact shifts the social burden. As tension climbs, the attacker's confidence wanes. The pressure to fill the gap shifts entirely to him. Look for his forced smile and stiff posture. By controlling the pacing of the interaction, you signal that you are the one who decides when the conversation proceeds. Once the 3 seconds have passed, move to step 3, the predator's evaluation scan. Slowly scan the attacker from his eyes, down to his shoes, and back up to his eyes. This is a deliberate physical appraisal. To maintain the correct expression, imagine you are looking at a child who has just made a clumsy mess. You aren't angry, you are simply observing something mildly disappointing. This scan communicates a lack of impression. It suggests that, upon closer inspection, the man attempting to mock you does not meet the threshold of a serious threat. Step 4 is the pathetic smirk. With your mouth closed, offer a slight micro-expression of pity. The rule here is total silence. Do not explain your look and offer no verbal rebuttal. The smirk says everything that needs to be said. This brings us to the final step, the pivot. Break eye contact smoothly and turn your entire body back toward the person you were originally talking to. Resume your previous sentence exactly where you left off. Act as though the interruption was a brief, insignificant noise that has now been dealt with. Combining a physical appraisal with an immediate return to your own conversation completes the dismissal. You have refused to let him derail the social flow. When an attacker is actively ignored in this manner, the social dynamic changes. He is left standing in the wake of a joke that failed to land, with no clear way to re-enter the conversation. In many social settings, the refusal to grant a verbal response signals high status. It demonstrates you do not require his approval and that his attempt to bait you failed. To the rest of the group, the silence strips away the humor of the insult. Without your reaction to play off of, the attacker is left exposed, making his attempt at dominance appear more like a display of insecurity. This visualizes common body language shifts. The target maintains an expansive, relaxed posture, while the attacker exhibits constricting cues, like hunched shoulders. These indicate social retreat. As his play for status fails, his physical presence shrinks to match his diminished standing. Authority isn't something you fight for through reactive behavior. Instead, it is maintained by remaining completely unmoved by those attempting to disrupt your frame.